All right, here we are with our 1976 Topps Christmas Rack Pack that we're going to open here. So remember, these are aftermarket, put together by somebody other than Topps, and they just put probably some common cards in there. We'll find out. You can see the back three and the front three, and I think there are 6 more inside. I think so. We're going to find that out. So I think there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 12, but we're going to find out. So from Santa Claus to whoever you wanted to put on these are pretty cool, though. I think that's a neat idea for Christmas. So we're going to go ahead and open that. Not get the card here as I cut. All right, Christmas next week. First card is George Mitterwald. So if you're watching on YouTube, you see that they have some good color. I don't know if the color even really had anything to do with the team, or they were just kind of random, because under George's name it's pink, and then under other names it's orange or whatever color, red, yellow. So you can be the judge of that. But it has their name on the bottom, and then what position they played in the corner, and then what team they're on. And the little symbol of the person, even as a catcher, it showed a little picture of a catcher, not the actual guy, but just kind of I don't know, I guess you'd call that an animation, not an animation, but a cartoon of it. And then the back, and it had the white border, and they have different colored borders inside the white border. This one was blue, and I think those kind of do go with the colors of the team. So it's the Cubs, and it's blue. George Mitterwald. And the back was mostly green with a little gray in there, and then the black print for the stats. And it gave all the stats from looks like their major league and minor league careers, I believe. Maybe just their major league. I have to find one that has a minor league on it, but I'd never heard of this guy, and he played quite a few years there. So that was George Mitterwald. All right, and it also has has a little bit of a story, or a nitwit, a little tidbit about them at the bottom. It tells a little bit something about it. I was watching in an elementary class the other day. We're a couple of misfits. I am not just a nitwit. That Christmas show, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, with Hermie and Rudolph. That's why I was thinking of the word nitwit. Next card is Bill Bonham, another Cub. Tom Griffin. Bud Harrelson. I've heard of Bud Harrelson. I'm thinking he was a coach, but I'm not quite sure. Kurt might have to do some research on that one. All right, the next one we have is on the front. We already see that it's Andy Etchebarren, and I can't wait to show you up close his amazing eyebrows. So if you're listening, Andy, love the brow. So he was the first guy before Anthony Davis to be known as the Brow. Not really, but he should be. If you can see that, if you can look on YouTube, man, that is one brow that is attached in the middle. Unbelievable. You got to get a razor, sir. Andy Etchebarren played a lot of years. Must have been a pretty good player. It looks like he was a catcher. He didn't have a lot of home runs or anything. That's okay. He played for years and hit over 200. So he played in the major leagues, made some money. Next, we got Bart Johnson, big Bart man. Dave Tomlin, Carl Morton. So as you can see, most of these guys all of them so far pretty much are just common players in these Christmas rack packs. They're going to be, they kind of just put these together, by hand, and it wasn't, we're just putting all the players in like in an actual rack pack from the year. So this was later. It's like extra cards they wanted to get rid of. Mark Bellinger, he wasn't too bad. He had a long career. He hit in the 230, so not great, I guess. But I've heard of Mark Bellinger. Bill, good grief. Bill Grief, what a name. Hopefully he was a really good pitcher, because he gave grief to the other people the players that he was facing. Bill Good Grief, I call him. Steve Braun, and last but not least, Ken Boswell. So let's count those up. I think it was 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 12 cards in there. So in a regular rack pack, you're going to get 42 cards. And in these little Christmas rack packs that they're just trying to get rid of, you just got 12 cards. So that was the rack pack there. And our person that wins this pack that I'll send to you, also with a couple free wax packs, will be Robert Allen. Robert Allen. Thanks, Robert, for your that you gave us. Episode 43 here. Robert Allen gets these cards. Appreciate your support of the podcast, sir. All right, we're going to go back to finish up the podcast. And if anybody has anything they want to say about those players or wants to comment about them, please do.